Do you think you'll never get a mortgage, or have you been told you can't get a mortgage? Right, the reason why I'm asking this question is because my name's Manda Walker. I'm a mortgage advisor, but I'm also a mortgage coach. And the reason why I became a mortgage coach is because I was getting a lot of clients coming to me and they were nowhere near mortgage ready. Now, what do I mean by that? I like to use the analogy of a driving lesson, or learning to drive. Now, when you actually want to learn to drive, you don't just jump in the car, head to the test centre and hope for the best, right? But a lot of people out there do that with mortgages. They actually ring up the mortgage advisor and they say, I want a mortgage, what do I need to do? The mortgage advisor assesses them on their current situation, and then they go ahead and they either tell them they're not ready, or they can't get a mortgage, or they do the mortgage application, it fails, and they give them a few tips. That's just like when you take your driving test, right? And you've had no lessons at all whatsoever. You fail your driving test. I failed, so I know what that's like. And you're sitting in the car with a driving instructor and they're literally going through the reasons why you failed. Or you took the theory test, for instance, you didn't pass it, and again they're going through why you failed. Now, what what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Right, okay. I am talking about getting a mortgage coach, just like you get a driving instructor. Yeah? Now, if you think about it, a mortgage advisor is just like a driving examiner. We test you on your current situation, and you're getting a mortgage just like you're trying to pass your driving test. But what you do, and everybody knows that you have to learn to drive first, right? And what that means is you go to a driving instructor, not a driving examiner. And that's what a mortgage coach is. You go to a mortgage coach, and at first I was thinking the best age to go to a mortgage coach is when you've got your first job. So that could mean when you're 16, 17 or 18, you've decided not to go to uni and you've got your first job. Or it could be when you've graduated from uni and you're, in your early 20s. Or it could mean if you've had different life circumstances and you were doing jobs, this and that, but not really earning decent money. And now you've got your first, I don't want to say proper job, I'm not putting down what you were doing before, but you've got your first job that you see, it's not just a job, it's a career, and you're going to be progressing. Now, what a mortgage coach would do, and what I would do, is I would teach you the theory and the practical. And what I mean by that is the theory is all the mortgage jargon, understanding how mortgages work, understanding how and what fixed rate is, what variable rate is, why you lock it in for 2 years, why you do it for 5 years, all the different areas around mortgages, the theory, so you understand how it all works. Then I also teach you the practical. What I mean by that is you need a deposit. What's the best way to save for a deposit? How can I save for a deposit quickly? How much deposit do I actually need? By looking at what you're earning now and what you're earning, say, in 2 or 3 years' time when you actually want to buy the property, what will you be earning then? What do we think you'll be earning then? And then we can backtrack from that point. What would you be able to afford in 2 or 3 years' time? And then how much deposit will you need for at that point in time? And you can start saving for it now. The other thing is credit. Your credit profile, your credit report. What does that all mean? You've also got the theory behind it, what a credit file is, what a credit score is, what a credit report is, but then there's the practical element, how to build up that credit. And I work with you. So with my mortgage coaching program, it's called the Get Mortgage Ready Club. The way it works is you're there every single month and we work together. And every other week we have group coaching calls and you can discuss any issues that you've got. And then there are courses within the membership. And as I said, there's the A to Z of mortgages. You understand that. You understand about how to manage your money, how to deal with money. Some people have money blocks and things like that. So you learn all of that. We have a Facebook group, so you can go in and there'll be other people in there as well, different peers. We're all in different journeys of life, so we can learn and teach and from each other, basically. So that is the difference between a mortgage coach and a mortgage advisor. You've got one that is like a driving examiner, and then you've got one that is like a driving instructor. If none of you have not ever learned to drive and this makes no sense, then by all means just DM me in the chat, and I will be happy to talk to you one-on-one about whether getting a mortgage coach would suit you. Thanks. It's Manda Walker from The Mortgage Coach. Thank you.